So let's start by paying homage to the Buddha. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So today we will learn the lesson 29. In lesson 29, the first one we need to learn is prefix in Pali upasagga. And then the second one is euphonic combination related to those prefix. And that one is compound samasa. Okay. So that is one mainly. Prefix is upasagga. So upasagga means upasajati. So fixed to or added to the root or added to the verb or added to the noun something. That is upasagga. So in English, prefix. So fixed before the word, added before the word. Okay. So in Pali, there are 20 prefixes. Those are here, eight prefixes starting with the vowel, and the 12 prefixes starting with the consonants. So 8 prefixes starting with the vowel are here, a B. So a B, a D, a Nu, a Ba, a B, a D, a Wa, and the R. So these 8 are, you see, starting with the vowel. So the other 12 are starting with the consonants. They are here, do's, ni, or knees, ba, bara, bari, bati, san, su, ud, upa, and then we. So these 12 are, starting with the consonants. In this way, we can divide to remember easily. 8 are starting with the vowel, 12 are starting with the consonants. So these prefixes are, prefix to verbs. And then participles, and the gerunds, infinitive, and the nouns and adjective. So even though in this way, so mainly or primarily those prefixes are added to the verb or added to the root. But from that root, we can form verb. Okay. So we can form gerund. We can form the present participle, past participle. We can form the infinitive. And then finally, we can form the noun as well and the adjectives. So those participles are, kind of the adjectives also. So that is fine. Even though, many way is saying like that. So the point, those prefixes are added to the root. Okay. So that is why, even though there are 20 prefixes, so they are So, added to the root. That is they are called the prefix. But from that root, we can form the verb. We can form the gerund. So that means, so prefix plus, so root from that. So we can have, verb, so gerund, and then infinitive, present participle, past participle. We already learned. So past participle, and also the other one is a future. Later we will learn future passive participle. Okay. And then gerund, infinitive, present participle, past participle, future passive participle. So those are these are actually adjectives. Okay. And then finally, noun also. Bave noun or agent noun. Agent noun we already learned like this. Satar, Mata, Bita, Gatar, Handar. In this way. So we can have in this way. And then the last one now. Maybe now also can be so agent or barber or something. Okay, leave it that one just now. It's okay. So in this way we can form. That is why the point we need to remember is the prefixes are added to the root. Okay. And then so when those prefixes are added to the root, so what happened to the root? So the function of those prefixes, when they are added to the root, the first one is a modifier. So modifier the root meaning. It is called the, Daduta Visesaka in Pali. So Daduta Visesaka can be, Dadu mean root. And the Atta meaning. And then we say Saka. Modifier. Daduta Visesaka. So all of these 20, prefixes can perform one of these three functions when they are added to the root. One is modifier. Modifier of the root's meaning. So for example, Rugan, we know that mean to go. The meaning of Rugam is to go. But so we don't know go straight or go up or go down or something. Just go, the meaning of root gam. But when we add, so prefix would, and then root gam. At that time, the meaning is to go up. So that means to, rise up or get up or something in this way, or climb up. But finally, even though we say it is a many way, basically, go up. So now the function of these would prefixes are modifier to the root meaning. And then now second one. So second one is change out the root meaning into opposition. So by adding the, prefix, the meaning of the root become the opposite. So that is in Pali called the Daduta Badaga. Daduta Badaga. So here also, okay, Dadu, we already know that. And the Atta also, we already know that. Now, Badaga. Literal meaning of the Badaga is, block. So not to means that way, blocking, Badaga. Badidi, prohibit. Badaka is oppressing or harassing, injury, okay, the other way. So, actually, as a verb from badidi or abadidi, badi badidi or badidi or badedi. So, badedi. So, that is oppress. Oppress to mean, the opposition or something in this way. Taduta badaka. Maybe maybe oppressor or oppressing. Okay, oppressing. So now here example. So the same root, root gam. To go. But so if we put R prefix, root gam. So other than the meaning is, to come. So come is opposite to the go. You see, because the root R prefix. So in this way. And then the last one is the follower root meaning. Follower root meaning. So that means no more special meaning. So here also we can divide. So da, do, and the atta, and then anuwadaka. So anuwadaka mean follower. Okay. So for that one example. So okay, in the book, I need to see. Not included. So one above is so for example, root butch mean to eat, but with the prefix, so very butch also to eat. So very bonjetic. But form can be enjoy or eat, or they use something. Yeah, just eating. Very bonjetic, very bonjitaba, very bonjetic. Enjoy or use. Maybe just meaning the same as cardeti. So we have many word, many verb in this way. Very butch, enjoying to use or so for example, this one also. Bati lavati. Yeah. So bati lavati, obtain, receive, to get here, with the prefix. So without bati also can be seen. Lavati. So lavati also, you see, what is it? To get, to receive, to obtain. Yeah, this one is better. Instead of push, so love. But D maybe with a dot, but later change, originally without dot. But D love also to obtain in this way. So all of these 20 prefixes based on their function, so can be understood in these ways. So sometimes so modify the root meaning. Sometimes the root meaning becomes opposite, or sometimes no more change like here, but the labadi in this way. So because of that, here in Parliament Easy, so all of them are, so those prefixes are, provide meaning a B. Generally, the meaning of a B is to or and to or facing something. The a bigger chedi goes toward, go facing to, but not all the time, based on their function. So that is why, so that bigger chedi we can check in the dictionary. So adigachati, just to get or to come into opposition or to acquire and then to attain, to find, to understand. So many meanings. So the meaning of just facing or towards or those sense are not all the time. So that means the meaning of the those 20 prefixes are not fixed. Not fixed. And also we cannot separate. So to understand the meaning of those prefixes. So that is right here. These expression a bit mean to and to facing, or a bit mean over, a new after, about, away of, a bit upon. So these provided meanings are just general saying. So that point I want you to understand. Okay, not all the time. A bit mean to or and to or something like that. Okay. So that is why I skip these. Just you can read it. So a D. But here, based on these examples, the meaning of B is right. Goes toward, goes facing, adigachati goes over, attain, realize, anugachati goes after, follows, abagachati goes with. Those are right. Okay, but not all the time. The meaning of those prefixes are not fixed in this way. That point we need to understand. Okay. And now next paragraph is 136. So infinite combination. These 20 prefixes. So 20 prefixes in this way. A B, so a D, a nu, a ba, a B, and then a D, a wa, ah. Okay, these are ending in the vowel. So the others are do's. Okay, here you see do's is maybe some scholars idea do, some scholar idea do. And then ni. And then the other one is, traditionally in the like the Kitchana, ni. So but that ni is equivalent to the, knees or, near. Okay. So do, ni, and then ba. So that one also actually para equivalent to that one. Later we can see. And the ba, bara. And then bati, originally bati without dot, but later change in some word like the bati or so bati bana. So with the dot. That one also because of that. So barati. So because of ra sound later that change to the barati in this way. And then Sam, Su, Oud also in tradition. So without that, just Oud. And then Oud and Upa actually should be included here because they are starting with the vowel. So 10, sorry. Here we should put would, and then so upa. So these are 10. And then here also do's, ni, ba, bara, bati, sam, su, and then we. These are also 10. Okay, starting with the consonant, starting with the vowel. So among these 20, amongst the 20, you see, like this, would, and then the consonant, and then now, or do's or dur, and then the consonant, and then maybe, so here needs or near, and then the consonant. Okay. So, and then the other one is, Sam, and then the consonant. So these prefixes, when we add to the root, so the root is starting with the consonant. So two consonants meet together. So that is why. So for example, would. So would and the, root gam. So at that time, so daga, so daga become the, gaga. So those ending consonants follow to the root consonant, you see. So we have the oak gam in this way. The same way, dur and the, gam also. So ra, ga become the gaga. So, dog gam. So for example, dogati, best destination as a noun form, dogati from that one. And then the same way, near. Okay, firstly near. So that near, so to the root gam. Okay, to the root gam. So at that time, raga become the gaga. So we have this form nate gam. Naked chatty goes out in this way. But so if we add a knees, so for the root gam, so at that time sa and ga become the ga ka. So at that time nate cam in this way. The same way, knees and the root jar. So sa and the ja become the ja cha. So difference between the ra ending and the sa ending. So here raga become the gaga, no gaga, no ggh. But with the sa ending, saga become the not only gaga, ga ka with the hard sound. The same with sa and the ja, sa ja ja cha, naturality. Natural in this way. So that is unique combination. Joining, while adding those, when those prefixes are added to the root, such a unique combination will apply. So that is here. So, but here very tradition, even in Pali, the first consonant or sound word is reduplicated when it is preceded by a vowel. So mostly, or some here, mostly this occur if the corresponding Vedic form consists of two consonants. Okay, so this one is important. So here, a B and the Ganda. So a B Ganda, Gaga become double. So because of Vedic Sanskrit form. So even though some, the first one, so a B is not ending in the consonant, but root gam. So at that time, Ga become the double, a B gam. So why Ga become the double? Because this gam is in the Vedic level, garam. But in Pali, at the very beginning of the root, so this Gara become the Ga, and one of them is temporarily dropped, not permanently, temporarily dropped. Occasionally, when it is added, when it is preceded by the formal word, that one, recover, restored in this way. So that information in the dictionary, you see. So for example, abhikamati, Vedic, so abhikaramati, you see. So actually here kamati, but karamati. So this kamati, even though kamati alone, here root is karam, you see, this rock. But traditionally kara becomes the gaga, one of them is dropped to recite smoothly, to recite easily. Gram and gam. Gam is better to say, better to recite easily in this way. So because of that point, so such a unique combination happen that is called the dvivava or reduplication. So that information in the past paragraph. So here, so anu and the gaha. So gaha also root gaha. Root gaha is garha, you see, garha. So anu brief is root is commonly we say gaha, but later we see, anu gaha. Okay, but here ga become the double. That is because that gaha is so graha, graha in this way. Because of that, this gara become the double here. The same way another one is bari and the bama, bari bama. Okay. Bri is bam. So we have the bari bam. So here also so bram in this way. Okay. Bamadi. Bari bamadi. You see? Bram. Okay, that is Vedic level. But in Pali, assimilating, Bara become the Baba one time temporarily dropped. But when joining with the, Way Bamadi or Bray Bamadi, you see? So other than that, Ba become the double. Bray Bamadi. So here become the double in this way. And then another Bab is Basana, a big Basana. These are just, simple example. So root is sad. Okay, sad. So, and the past participle na. So, now, abit basana. So, you see, here, dana became the nana, it's okay. But here, but is alone. But here, in this form, but become the double. That is because, so at the very beginning, I introduced, so but is equivalent to the, bra in the Vedic level. So now it become the double. So bra in this way. So that is we are the assimilation or reduplication or the reason why they become the reduplicated in this way. So because of the language, Pali and the Sanskrit and Vedic, they are family languages. They are the same branch of the Indo-Aryan. So in some level, some stage of the language, they are retained, but in some language, in some form dropped, in some form retained. So in this way we can see because of that. So unique combination, but a single consonant become the double consonant revolve easily. Okay. Okay, Damadra.
Bante, I think you missed one of the prefixes pari, not in the list.
Okay. Maybe, yeah.
In the notes, notes.
Yeah, here. Bari, bati. Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, bari. So that is the pathway. Why become the double? The first one is those prefixes are ending in the consonant. So that is why when they add to the root, so the first consonant of the root and the ending consonant of those prefixes become the double in this way. And the second one, even though those prefixes are not ending in the consonant, but the root itself started with the double consonant. One of them is temporarily dropped because at the very beginning. So this root can, if we use, alone without prefix, so other than we use just kamadi, you see? Kamadi, we don't say ra there. But when we add it, not only a bit, but also the other one, like so when we add it, the prefix, so like this, Bektamati, and then now a bit Kamati in this way, that ra appear as a ka double. So the same way here, anogaha also, even though, as a single word, we use kaha or as a verb form, with the sign, ganati, but, with the prefix, so anoganadi and the, beganadi in this way become the double. The same way, this verb also as a simple verb form, we use the bamati. Okay, but with the prefix, so bari bamati, and then so we bamati in this way we use. This part also actually without using it's without a preceding word a be or something. We use like this, maybe basidati, or past participle form is basana in this way. But with the prefix, the other preceding what? Abate basidedi or abate basana in this will become. What become the double? Abate basidedi, abate basana in this way. Okay, now next paragraph of the parliament easy. Now B. So you see, sa or ra, do's or needs, so would are assimilated to the succeeding consonant of the root. So near and the gachadi, so negachadi, and dur and the janna, do janna, okay, or do baker or something. We already know that, okay. And then would and the gachadi, ogachadi, but sa and the ja. So Zaja become the, Chacha. So Nis and the Jarati, Naturati. The same way Nis and the Gamadi, Nekamadi. But that information already. And the other one also, Nir and the Wana, Nebayeti or Nebana, Bri Nebana or Nebana in this way. Nebana. So Wa after the Ba become the Ba. Not only after the Ba, commonly in Pali. So Wa, okay. So Wa, this Wa, joining with the another Wa. So like the Ra. So we have the Wa. But that Wa not stopped yet there. So later continue changing Ba. So that is common way because Wa is quite difficult to pronounce in Pali. That is why Ba is better to pronounce, easy to pronounce, easier to pronounce. So that is why, Wawa become the, not only Wara, maybe, so Waya also actually, Baya in this way, Wa change to the Ba. So Viagrana or Vyagrana in this way. So, yeah. So Nir and the Wana. So Nibbana. Okay. And here, so we are Karana and then Vya Karana in this way. So Vyakarana or Vyakarana is a grammar book or grammar text. Okay, and then number C, and then so now number D. Okay, so number D is related to the Negahita. So that Negahita is already in the lesson 26. So in lesson 26 also, I provided some, list for the, you see, in the lesson 26, pronoun, interrogative. You see this chart related to the unique combination. So with the negahita, negahita followed by vowel. So at that time, negahita change to the ma, negahita change to the dra, and negahita is drop. Okay, and then so vowel is drop, and then negahita change to the consonant. So four possibility. So negahita followed by vowel, the first stage. And then second stage, Negative followed by the group consonant. Negative change to the, nga followed by the ka, ka, ga, ga. And nya, cha, 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 nya. And the na, da, 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 na, da, da, na, ba, 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 ba. And in that stage, negative followed by the grouplet consonant. So negative followed by the ya. So negative is changed to the nya, and the nya ya becomes the nya nya. And then negative followed by the ra. So at that time, commonly, so negative is dropped. And then so the before the negative vowel become loud. So sam rago become the sa rago. And negative followed by the la. So negative change to the la. So sam labati, san labati. And negative followed by the nya, ha. So negative is changed to the nya. So dan he become the dan ni. You see. So these three information already provided in this lesson 26. Oh, that is right here also. So I will skip that one. And that is here in the lesson 26. You can check. Okay. And the number E. So E followed by dissimilar vowel. So E is changed to the ya. So see lesson 28. That one also we already, baya, daya, daya are changed to the ba, ja. And the ja is literalization respectively. So a B and the ogador. So firstly, so E followed by the similar vowel. So this E is changed to the ya. So abugador. After that, so this baya became the baba, abogador in this way. And the D and the AD. So here, E followed by the similar vowel A. E become the ya, D. After that, daya become the jaja palatalization, it JD. And then, so, but D and the age chetty. So here, E followed by the R. Firstly, E become the ya. So, but they are chetty. And then, here, daya become literalization jaja. So, but they are chetty. So, in this way. And then, so here, the last one. So, da or bati is optionally changed into da. So, bati gachati and then bati gachati in some form with the dot, some form without dot. Okay. Also, some become the sa, that one also related to negahita. So, san raga, sa raga, san rejati, sa rejati, san rata, sa rata, we already learned. Okay, these are, we all change in euphonic combination. So related to the consonant and the negahita and so on. Okay, and then so next section in this lesson is so compound samasa. So samasa, basically, we have the 6 types of compound. You know, 6 kinds. Okay, 6 kinds. So the first one is, descriptive determinative compounds. Okay, that's just introduction. So if you don't know, don't remember. If you cannot remember those names, no problem. We can understand. Just so knowledge, for your knowledge. So in Pali, that is called the Kamma Darya Samasa. Okay, Kamma Samasa means compound. So descriptive determinative. And then now second one is dependent determinative compound. That is Taburisa. that is Taburisa Samasa. And the copulated or aggregated compounds, that is Dunda Samasa. And the next one is possessive compounds, that is Bobhi Samasa. These four we will learn in this lesson. The other two are not included. But okay, here I will write down. So all together you remember. The other one is numeral descriptive determinative. Numeral compound also. Maybe numeral compound. But that is impali. Digu Samasa. No, not in this lesson. And the last one is so governing or so adverbial compounds. That is abhyayi bhava samasa. Because this compound, the last compound, is used as an adverb in the sentence. That is a governing or maybe adverbial compound. So among these six, these first four, we will learn under this lesson 29. So describe, maybe modify with the modifier, or determined, or determined, determinative compounds. So taburisa, and copulated or maybe aggregated. Aggregated compound, and the possessive compound, Bahobihi, in this way. Among these four, among these six, the past four, we will learn in this lesson. So, okay, we have only 6 minutes. Okay, before going to those compounds, any question for the lesson? Okay, Haru. Yeah.
Yes, Ante. Prefix when we add with root to form the new verbs or noun or adjective, things like that. So is there a limitation of
Maybe your connection or my connection are not clear to me. I can repeat.
Oh yeah, sorry, Pante.
Okay.
So for the first one that we see this is the prefix we have
Sorry, I cannot hear.
here prefixes?
Prefix is added to the root.
Yes, I mean that, for example, then we have 20 prefixes in here, and we add with the root to form verbs, noun, adjective. But whether it is the lie with the limitations of the prefix to add, or this prefix will add with some of the root. It not add with own roots. Of course, it have to be formed with the verb, the noun or adjective having the meaning. So it will add together. For example, that we have the root adi. So for adi in here, the root of adi, it means that over. And then we add with the root gam. It's become adi gachati. It means that to go over. So for example, that if we use the prefix adi to add with another root, like the root of the verb chin cheti, it means that think. So it means that think over. So when we add together with adi to add with the root chin, can we form as the adi chin cheti as the meaning of think over?
Not that way. The meaning of, prefix are not so fixed. Not so fixed.
Yeah.
So we cannot say exactly the meaning of a D is just over or a D is just all the time over. Not like that. But in some word, in some verb, maybe over. But the other word, maybe some the extreme or maybe good or maybe meaningless can be. That is why, these three functions you need to know. I introduced these three functions, not included in the textbook. So provided these provided meaning are just possibly provided. Only in that word. In other words, maybe the meaning of those prefixes can be another.
Yeah, it may be changed another way.
Right.
Yeah. So for example, if we want to translate for that words in Pali, if we have some word in English and we translate in Pali, and then if we think it may fix with this prefix, but in fact, we also have to check with the dictionary whether it will have that meaning, or maybe it not go the root and it reflects with the meaning like we think, maybe have another meaning as well.
Right.
Yeah. So I got that point. Thanks, Pante.
Okay.
For the second point, Pante, it is, for example, that we see there is a root. It is root ni. It means that down. So when we add with the verb, when we add with the root gam, it becomes nigachati. So for nigachati in here, it means that go down. I don't know whether it has that
is not down.
It also have the root with ni just n and e only, Pante. Now with e only. It's not na, e and r.
So that is traditionally where?
In the textbook, Pante.
Yeah, here also I write down. So this ni is so traditionally, the ending consonant is dropped and the preceding vowel become the long. They say, but we don't have the negacheti, only negacheti. Negacheti. Okay. So that is why instead of understanding ni as niece or near is better to easy to form the verb. easy to understand the formation of the word.
Yeah. For the prefix ni with long e in here, Pante, it means it have the meaning of out. So go out. So it will be ni gachati with
Negachati.
double ni gachati.
Yeah, with the ra. So by dropping, traditionally, we will have that is ni. But final form is we have the alternate gam or as a verb form. We have the negachati. We never use negachati. Only negachati.
Yeah, nigachati. And if it is not coming from the root ni with r at the ending, just n and e only, Pante, it is for the prefix n and e only, Pante, without r.
Yeah, that is why,
prefix.
So here, this E is replaced by the E that is in the, just to get, some of you are already learning Kijayana or Badaruba Sedi or something. In the Badaruba Sedi or Kijayana, so, preface not near, expressed as ni. To understand that point, I here refer this one.
Yeah. Maybe
actually, application is just near. No, we never use ni.
Yeah. Maybe I'm not yet well explained on this point. Sorry, Pante, for that one. But I means that it is another prefix, Pante. It's not the ni prefix in here.
No ni. Okay, leave it ni. Get out of ni. Only nis and near is better. That is for you easy. So no ni.
Yeah. How about the prefix on the left, Pante, and with shock e? The prefix there, it's mean down.
Yeah, without any consonant, we use that is for example, you remember ni prefix root is sad, and then sad become the seed. So we have the ni seed d. You see, this one is used, but ni is never. But traditionally they use by dropping the ending consonant.
Yeah, sit down. Yeah.
This one we already learned, right?
Yeah. So
but
if
we don't have the
to...
negachati or something.
Oh yeah. So when we say that going up and going down, so in that case, that how we form that, Ante? It will be ni.
So going out is ni, right? So going down is ogachati. So here, ogachati is goes up.
Yes.
And then, so our prefix root gam. But this our is changed to the o.
Oh, yeah.
So we have the ogachati.
Yeah, I see. So we use another prefix.
Goes down.
Yeah, ogachati. Yeah. So at that time we use the prefix awa, means that oh. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Thanks much, Pante. I got that point. Yeah.
Okay.
So I finished with my part, Pante. Thank you very much, Pante.
Okay. Yeah. And then any question? Okay. So if no more, so let me stop here by saying sadhu. Next time we will learn the compound. Okay. So sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank
Thank you, Bante
Bante.
Anu
Good night.
Madami. Good night.
Good
Thank you,
night.
Thank you, Bante.
Good
Good night.
night.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you,
very
Welcome.
much,
Bante.
Suki
Bante.
Hotu.
Good night, Suki Hotu.
Good night.